In this video, we are going to discuss how the buy now process of our ease of web application project works. So if I select a product and click buy now, we will be redirected to the single product view page. And in this page, we can click pay now and the payment gateway will load here. And then actually we are using a sandbox for this, not a actual live payment gate way, because the pay here is widely used payment gateway in Sri Lanka. So we can use that to actually many merchants use pay here, and they have provided us with a sandbox to do practicing and checking environment. So we can use Visa, Master Card, and Amex to check our payment gateway process. If we move to the sandbox and testing page in pay here, they have provided us this Visa card, Mastercard, and Amex card numbers. So we can use one of that to do our payments. So I can click on the Visa and then just have a name here, and then I can paste the card number and add 3 digits for the CVC, and then add the valid uh, expire date within the limit. So if I click pay, the payment is done and will be redirected to the invoice page. So here we can see that we have been redirected to invoice page, and let's see how this process is done. In our project, in our single product view, we have a function as pay now. So in the pay now function, actually we pass the product ID also. So if we move to our script.js and find the pay now function, we can see that we get the product ID also, and we will get the quantity input value and assign it to the quantity variable. And here we check the ready stage change, and actually what we have here is the script that they have provided, the pay here payment gateway provided to us. And here we check, we assign the user email and amount as objects, user mail and amount, and we check whether if there is address error. That means here in the pay now process PHP, we check whether there is any address error. That means if the things that are intended to work doesn't work, then the address error statement will be echoed. And if so, we will check please update your profile, window location, user profile PHP. That means what this actually happen is, if the user haven't updated their address, we don't allow them to buy a product, because we need to deliver the product to that particular user. So the things we have here is the script that the payment gateway service has provided us. So if we move to knowledge base and click JavaScript and SDK, we can see that they have provided us with the details how to use that payment gateway and the things that we need to add to our payment process. So these are the things that we added to our script, PHP script. And then we have modified the things. So we have a separate merchant ID and have separate in a payment process. We have added our merchant secrets, everything. And then we have let the function work according to the script. And then actually in the beginning we transfer this to pay now process PHP, and everything works accordingly. And these are the things that we actually get. We get the product ID, quantity, user mail, and assign it to several variables. And we have some database queries, and we check whether the city number is 1. If so, then we are actually assigning the city data as line 1 and line 2 to address. Then same thing goes to the district, and we check whether this district ID is 15. Actually, the district ID 15 means Colombo, and else means delivery other, because we have 2 different shipping details to our products. That means if the product is delivered within Colombo, then the separate delivery fee, and if it is out of Colombo, then we have separate delivery fee. We have several variables, and we get the details from our sessions and sessions user, and then we get the sessions first name, last name, mobile, etc. And these are the things that we need to get need to correlate with our function, and then this works according to the payment pay here payment gateways system. So that's how the pay now process works. The main thing to be considered is that we pass these objects correctly through our pay now process with JSON encode, and we get the correct merchant ID and merchant secret, because we are passing these from JSON. We should actually replace these from the script they provide us with. So they have add some dummy details. We should add the actual details. We can't just have a single detail. We just need to get the real details using objects, and then the system works perfectly. And there's a limitation about 50,000 per transaction because of the sandbox, and that won't be a big problem in the real scenario. So here we are adding the return URL as in single product view, because that's where the buy now process happens, and the object address, email, other things are just the details of the product and the customer. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.